buried. All right, want to welcome you guys in here to the championship game, the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. Liberty Tax Service, Hannibal, Quincy, Pittsfield, and Macomb, proud supporters of the Western Wildcats. We come to you from Aledo, Illinois, Reese.
Championship game in Aledo, Illinois.
And we just made a post on Facebook. So everybody go share our post, get all your friends to watch.
Get your cats, your dogs, your brothers, your sisters,
We want
your
all
hamsters.
the numbers we can get on this one game. Western's going to have their hands full with an undefeated Henry-Senachwine.
Couple of things here real quick before we get going. Allison Woods will be staying. I just got done talking to her mother, Marie. They have a fun situation upcoming with a parade and a wedding here later in the day that they're going to have to rush to. But Allison Woods will be here, and the way she's played today, that is a good thing for Western. Second thing, we didn't catch it in real action, though, but at the end or after the game against Mercer County, Candace Skirvin did something to her ankle, and based on the way it's looking, she will not be participating in this game. She's with her mom, got her ankle on an elevated surface with ice on top of it, so we will keep you updated if we get any updates there. But let's talk fun stuff.
Yeah.
Western's 12-4 on the year. They're 3-0 and 6-0 in sets in this tournament. Henry-Senachwine is 16-0 on the season. They are 3-0 and 6-1 in sets at this tournament. So truly a battle of the two best teams here. I love the way they set it up to where it's the last game of the day. Both teams should be decently fresh, as they've been up by enough that they've gotten their starters and their rotational players a lot of rest. So
yeah, plenty
should
of
be
rest.
some high-quality volleyball here to close out the day in Aledo.
I hope so. Let's take a let's take a look real quick here at the standings as Monmouth Roseville has completed their day. They are 1-3 on the day. Abington Avon and Mercer County are playing here next door, the court next door here, I guess. And Henry-Senachwine and Western both 3-0, vying for the title in this one.
I believe to this point the only three-setter we've seen is Mercer County and Henry-Senachwine, the very first match of the day.
Yeah, other than that, it's been pretty easy to get over. We've got about a minute to go as the two teams are going to serve back and forth. I want to thank you for joining us here on an abbreviated version of the Liberty Tax Service pregame show, but we're really excited because it's 11:45. This game was scheduled for, 12:15, so we're a half hour ahead, and we're 2.5 hours from home, so that's exciting.
Exciting for us.
There's an overview of our court.
Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team.
All right, back here with you as we get set for set one of the championship game. Chevy McCoy is going to sit down. White will be in. See if we can't figure out who all is going to play. We got normal starters there on the Western side.
Yeah, we've listed them off enough at this point today, it feels like.
Yeah. I'm trying to get them all wrote down on the other side.
That's who.
Libero number 4. All right, for Henry-Senachwine, it'll be Libero Taylor Frawley, Rachel Eckert, Allison Mitchell, Grace Anderson, Brenna Anderson, Harper Schrock, and Brooklyn Thompson.
And I'll tell you one thing, based on what we've seen of Henry-Senachwine on the other court, they hit hard.
And it's going to start Just like that, McQuay bar eyes to Dixon. That'll be a huge block from number 26, Brooklyn Thompson. And Henry-Senachwine wins the first point, and that is the first set all day that the Wildcats have not won the first point, and we are right around 69%. If you win the first point in a set, you win the match. That one's going to be a block as Patterson gets blocked. It'll be Frawley. Little tip across, kept alive. Patterson's going to keep it alive, and it's still up and going. Good hustle there. That one's going to be up off the block. It'll be Reniker to dig it out. Barrai, she'll just dump it, and she's going to get the kill off the pass from Reniker. Knots us 1-1.
It's a fun little rally.
Yeah, and I think we can both agree everybody is going to have to do everything they can do, the best of it, in order for us to win this one. Henry-Senachwine appears to be very good. That's going to be a serve from Alyssa, and long and out of play, and we are going to have to limit service errors. That serve across to Reniker. It's a 2-1 ball game. It'll be McQuay to White from the back row. She'll send it deep to Frawley. Good attack there and a huge dig from Lauren White. It's going to get out of play, but that was Harper Schrock with the kill off the outside. And a service error for Brooklyn Thompson. Helps the Wildcats out.
Okay, so we are the away team on the scoreboard, right?
We are. We're the guests. And that's going to be a service error for Emma Dixon.
You want to say it or you want me to?
You.
Serving has been Western's bugaboo in big-time matches, and this is a big-time match. That's already their second service error.
Yeah, you just can't afford it.
Can't give up 3 points to a really good team.
Frawley's going to get her service error herself, and it was a good idea. She was looking to go front right. It was wide open and just hits it.
If there were, I'm sure the Henry-Senachwine parents are probably saying the same thing. Cannot have service errors in big games right below us.
We're going to see Patterson serve last set or last game. We saw Woods in there serving.
Yes.
And she did a very good job. That'll be off to the right side and off the block. That'll be a second kill for Harper Schrock. Makes it 5-3.
Here comes the aforementioned Woods in for Patterson.
That's going to be long and out of play. Good leave from Lauren White as she chased it to the back line.
3 service errors for Henry-Senachwine, 2 for Western. Maybe a little bit of nerves here? Tiredness?
Maybe a little bit of fatigue. I mean, aside from when we've talked about it, you've had plenty of breaks, but our girls, eating-wise, they're not getting much. That's going to be an ace for Brinley McQuay and a huge one. That'll knot us at 5. And that's always something we talk about in the club ball for sure, because you're all day long in a gym and you're eating nachos and pizza, and that's really not going to do it for you. McQuay back to serve. Oh, across to Frawley. That's going to be a little roll shot off the hands of Eckert. Sent deep and wide and out of bounds, and they're going to say it was in and on the line.
I did think it caught the line right there. Close, but
yeah. Makes it 6-5.
And who knows, I might just be thinking that because I've been so wrong so often today.
I kind of thought it was too. I wanted it to be out, I guess, more than anything. Good serve across the woods from Anderson. That's up off the ceiling. Good hustle from Lauren White. Barrais will send the free ball. They'll go right back to middle. And somebody was in the net. It's going to be Chevy McCoy. And it's 7-5.
Even though it is a championship match, we're only going to 21. Unless we get to a third set, that would be 15.
McQuay, that's going to be off her hands, and that's an ace for the Mallards. I love that mascot, by the way.
And for those of you animal freaks at home, a lady mallard is a hen. So, but mallards sound cooler. So we're not the Henry-Senachwine hens, it's the Henry-Senachwine mallards.
Anderson back serving. It'll be Barrais to Reniker. She'll put one right down and a kill for Soph. Oh, no, we're going to get a net violation.
Oh, on Sophie?
On Sophie.
Okay.
Wow.
Does that go in as a hitting error?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea. You're really asking the wrong person.
Afton, please come back to joining us in the booth.
What do you got for the score? 9-5, correct?
Yes.
That was White to Barrais. Reniker will tip it in the donut, and that'll be a kill for her. And it's 9-6.
Dixon returns for McCoy. Lauren White to serve. We just played so much today that all these games kind of start to jump together.
Yeah, they really do. Anderson, that one's going to be hit across. Good pass from Woods. Bar eyes to Dixon. Dug out by Frawley. That's right up by the net. Great play on it from Anderson. And we're going to get a lift. And that's kind of what
I was just waiting for something to be called.
Yeah, it sure seemed like something needed to
Well, I was either waiting
happen.
for that or the old 9 hit to be called. One of the two. I think Emma just kept barely making contact with it there.
Lauren White back to serve, and that'll come across to Johnson. They'll look outside. That'll be up off the Dixon block. It'll be McQuay, bar eyes. She'll go to Reniker, who gets blocked, and Woods, good coverage on her part to be in there.
Sure.
Even. Makes it 10-7.
Western with only 2 kills to this point in the set. And another Henry-Senachwine service there. They're kind of,
And we're not keeping track of those, but we should have.
that is 4 for them. That is their 3rd net serve. They've had 1 go long. Kind of eliminate a couple of those. It could be a little bit bigger of a lead.
Yeah. They'll go outside in a big block from Emma Dixon, and why not? She is the Wildcats leader in blocks.
Brings Western within a point.
It'll be Reniker back to serve. That'll be across to Frawley. Anderson, she'll throw it outside for Thompson. Dug out by Reniker. Bar eyes outside to Patterson. She'll rise up off the block, and that's a kill for Pays, and we're knotted at 10. Our second tie of the game, we were tied at 5. And then Henry-Senachwine went on a little run, made it 9-5. Wildcats have clawed back in it. Good little back set and a dump into the outside corner.
Again, Western looking to hand Henry-Senachwine their first loss of the season. They sit at 16-0 right now. Not that it matters, but on the court next to us, it looks like Mercer County leads 17 to, is that 16?
No, 10.
Oh, okay.
It's not as good. I thought it was 11. You said 17, then I thought, oh boy. That'll be White to Bar eyes. She'll look for Patterson, who rises up. Frawley digs that one out. Kept alive. We'll get the free ball sent across. It'll be Reniker to Bar eyes. She'll go back to Dixon, who tips it up and over, and a kill for Emma. And we're not at 11.
Whoever that was for Henry-Senachwine just kind of didn't, she tried to reach for it, but she didn't really move, just extended her arms out.
It's going to be Bar eyes back to serve. And a good serve it is, across to Anderson. They'll go out to the lefty, and a huge block. Emma Dixon off of the Harper Schrock attack. And the Wildcats with their first lead of the set, and we're going to get timeout Henry-Senachwine. We'll take it as well and be back with you in 60.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
All right, back here with you as we get set. Wildcats lead 12-11. It'll be Bar eyes back to serve. And a good serve it is. That's across to Anderson. Frawley, she'll look outside. And a good tip, kept alive from Patterson. She'll just send it across. And not much she could do with that as Rachel Eckert gets the kill there.
It's a good old one-handed dig by Paisley is what it was.
Yeah, that opposite corner is a tough spot and a tough coverage. That'll be White to Patterson. White from the back row, Frawley. They'll go back set and tipped up and over, kept alive and by Reniker.
And she is just, which is the lefty? Is it 24?
Yeah, that was Harper Schrock. That's her third kill here.
And she's just so long and athletic. She kind of just waits for the Western girls to finish their jump.
Reniker, Bar eyes, Patterson. She's going to come down the line and pounds that one. Kilfer pays.
We asked for a good game. It's 13-13 here.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything else. Dixon back to serve. That'll be across to Frawley. A tough little play. She goes and gets it. Kept alive by Eckert and a free ball sent. It'll be Bareyes. Middle for McCoy. Good dig in the back row by Thompson. Dug out by Bareyes. Patterson off the block, and that's going to be a point Western. Kill for Paisley. Wildcats back up by 1, 14-13. Good serve across from Dixon. They'll push it outside. Dug out by Bareyes. McQuay. She'll go middle for McCoy, who gets into the net. She knew it as she grabbed her head, grabbed her mouth. Knotts us at 14. We've got to stay out of the net. It's errors like that. That and service errors.
Yep,
Those two are frustrating. It'll be White. Bareyes. She'll go outside for McCoy. Swings up off the block. That's going to end up a kill for her.
I just went ahead and marked it as an attempt because I thought the way the first contact was made, it was going to be dug out.
Absolutely. We'll see if we can't flip cameras and get one of these shots on from our view. Patterson back to serve. It's a 15-14 game.
A good serve receive.
They'll go back to Schrock.
Somebody's in the net. Yeah, it's going to be, I believe, Sophie. Yeah.
Yep.
Again, mistakes that you can't make.
That's our third net violation here this set, I believe.
I think
Is that
you're
right to you?
3 net violations and only really cut down on the service errors. I've got some wood here I'm knocking on.
Not at the 15. That was White to Bareyes. She'll go to Renneker, who stands flat-footed and hits it. And a little dump across, and how about a block?
What's that blocked?
Blocked by McCoy.
I wasn't sure if that was blocked or if it just caught top of the net.
I actually am not 100% sure either.
I'm giving her a block. Why not?
We'll let Tyler figure that out later on. It'll be McQuay back to serve here for the Wildcats. Frawley. They'll go outside to Eckert. Dug out. It'll be Woods front row. She's got to be careful up there, and she did a good job of it. That'll be McQuay. Out to Renneker. She rises up and puts one away. And we will take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay as the Wildcats go up by 2, 17-15.
That sounded like thunder.
Good
way she
attack
hit that
from
ball.
Soph. And it's going to be McQuay back to serve. And a good serve it is. That's an ace. Absolutely.
That's Brindley's second of the set.
And that makes it 18-15. We're going to get timeout. Henry-Senachwine, it's their second one. We'll take it as well. Be right back with you.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
All right, back here to you. It'll be Eckert on the outside. She'll tip it up and over. Dug out by McQuay.
Western gets a good one.
Call it in. Who was that?
Oh, it was Sophie. What a break for Western. Maybe a makeup call from her. Wow.
Makes it 19-15 Wildcats.
Who passed that to her? Any clue?
I was really trying to get us out of those commercials and back into live action, and I did not pay attention. It'll be McQuay. That's going to be an ace for her.
Oh, and there's the makeup call.
Yeah.
There's the makeup call. So let's just clear it up for you guys at home. Sophie's hit was out. Brindley's serve was in, and they just switched. Yeah. So, but, I mean, it works itself out, I guess.
I reckon. It'll be Brenna Anderson back to serve. She's one of their setters. McQuay, Bareyes, she'll look for Renneker, and that's going to be put away. And we've got a set point here for the Wildcats. It's 20-16. And it'll be Lauren White back to serve. Right across to Frawley. Brenna over to Thompson. Dug out. And they'll go right back out to Reneker. That'll be up off the block. Thompson with it. They'll go right back to Thompson. Good cross-court hit.
What a time for that, too, when you're on set point to pull that out.
That was huge. 20-17. Wildcats by 3. They're still at set point. And it's going to be all up to Allison Mitchell. She's back serving here for the Ducks. White, that's going to be chased down by Bar Eyes on the pole. And not much she could do with it if she ran into the pole. Wildcats by 2. Need to close it out right here, Reese. That's across to Allison Woods. A good pass to Bar Eyes. She'll look for Dixon. And Dixon, just the set's too high and timing was wrong. It's a 1-point ball game. We'll get timeout, Coach Pulver. And we'll take it as well with you.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Taco.
All right, back here with you. Good serve across to McQuay. Bar Eyes going to dump that one. It'll be dug out by Anderson. They'll go outside for Thompson. Dug out by McQuay. Bar Eyes, she'll throw it outside for Reneker. Rises up off the block. Kept alive. Bar Eyes chases it down. Right back to Reneker. And a great little tip. Anderson. A lot of confusion. We're going to get a free ball out of it. It'll be Dixon to Bar Eyes. Quick set to Reneker. She slams it down. They're going to keep it alive and send it across. It'll be McQuay. Bar Eyes with it. She'll look middle for Dixon, who tips it up and over. Thompson keeps it alive. Anderson sends it. Somebody was in the net. Bar Eyes. Reneker, cross court to Thompson. And how about just a free ball sent there? White, Bar Eyes. Dixon's going to hit it wide, out of bounds, and we've got a tied game at 20. What a good rally, Reese.
Western led 20-16. It is 20-all. We asked about the guts of Henry-Senachwine to be 16-0 at this point. There's your answer.
That's our 8th tie here of it, and we're going to go to 21 or 22 in this one. It'll be Woods. Bar Eyes. She'll go right side for Reneker, who puts that one away. And a huge hit from Soph, and that's going to send her back to the service line.
Good place. Good time for Sophie to serve is what I was trying to get at.
This is the kind of volleyball games you want to see out of 2 undefeated teams
My
today.
heart's racing a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I had to stand up a minute ago, partly because my butt hurt, but partly because it's exciting. It'll be Reneker back to serve. Good little float serve to Frawley. They'll push it outside to Thompson. She's going to hit one wide and out of play, and the Wildcats are going to take set one, 22-20. We'll step away one time. We'll be back with some set one stats.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
Back with you. The Wildcats win 22-20 here in set number one. Reese?
Yeah, we'll give you some stats here real quick. We're going to get right back into the action. They always start the clock late. 11 total kills there for Western to 5 attacking errors. 5 of those kills were from Reneker, 3 from Patterson. 11 total assists. 10 of them were from Bar Eyes. 2 aces, both off the hands of Brindley McQuay. Should have been a third one, but a bit of a makeup call. 17 digs. McQuay led the way with 7 of those as well. Also to note here in between set 1 and 2, Allison Woods has had to leave to fulfill her Berry Apple Festival Queen pageantry duties at the Griggsville Parade. So we will see who replaces her. We expect it to be Bushmeyer. Is that
I would
the
say
consensus?
you might see a Bushmeyer or Otker.
So we'll see how Western responds.
And a huge block off the hands of Dixon. That one's just going to be set long and in the back row. And
that could
once
have been better
again,
placed.
Henry-Senachwine wins the first point.
Rachel Eckert to serve across to McQuay, who is going to be unable to get that one playable. 2-0 lead Senachwine. I think, is that how it went in set one as well, 2-0? Or did it go straight to 1-1?
Yeah, it went straight to 1-1.
Okay.
And then from there, they took a little bit of a lead on us. And that's going to be an ace, and just miscommunication back there between Reniker and White.
And see, now this is really where you start to wonder. Western's one set away from winning this tournament. Other than these sophomores, I don't really think anybody's played in a championship before, have they?
No. Not of any kind of tournament, championship, nothing. How about Patterson? She puts one to Frawley, digs it out. They'll go right side. That was Schrock. Kept alive, and it'll be White from the back row. Anderson. They'll look right side to Thompson, and a huge block, Emma Dixon.
Emma says, I don't care about the experience that I have.
Holy cow.
I am going to block this. You know, Debbie, I agree. That was a heck of a game, a fun first set, and I hope the second set's like that, but maybe just a touch less stressful. Just a touch.
Well, it hasn't started out with any less stress. It'll be Bar Eyes back to serve. That'll be across to Frawley. And that's just going to be tipped across, dug out by Alyssa, and they're in the net, and they missed it.
We've seen that a couple times that they
My gosh.
have missed that.
Makes it 4-1.
And we were talking in between sets here, how will Henry-Senachwine respond? They've obviously lost one set already today, so they...
That one's going to be tipped across by Bar Eyes, kept alive. We'll get the free ball sent across. It'll be Reniker. Bar Eyes, she'll go outside to Patterson. Off the block, tools that one off the block.
There you go.
And it's a 4-2 game.
McCoy for White as Dixon goes to serve.
Dixon back to serve. It'll be across. Deep serve to Thompson. Kept alive by Eckert, and that'll be sent across to Reniker dugout. Bar Eyes, she'll look right outside to Patterson. That'll be up off the block. Frawley chases it down. It'll be Eckert. Right back outside again, dug by Reniker. That was Anderson with it. And Patterson puts it away off the head of Brooklyn Thompson. And that's a kill for Paige.
You know, both teams getting. I thought Paisley's follow through caught some net, but hey, they're getting away with it too.
There's a lot of net calls getting away with it. And if you're Chevy, you got to be upset that they just keep getting you because that's the only one they're getting. Dixon, good serve across Eckert. She'll pop it up, and that's going to be off the block. Kept alive by Reniker barely, and not much anybody could do with it.
Yeah, just kind of took an odd deflection there off the block. And so the next time Western receives a serve, we're going to get that answer for who's playing in Woods' spot. Correct?
We should.
Unless
yes.
Paisley's going to get to serve, which
that's going to be trouble. Bars will chase it down. Patterson from the back row. Dug out by Eckert. It'll be Frawley. She'll go to Schrock, who hits it into the net. And yeah, let's see what happens here. Who's going to stand up?
So they're going to let Patterson serve.
We're going to let Patterson serve.
So I'll be curious.
I think that's a good choice. I love Paisley's serve.
It looks like Bushmeyer based on the way she's.
I thought so. And Patterson, a good serve right over the top of the net. And they'll look right outside. That'll be Brenna Anderson.
Nope, it's Ocker.
We'll see Ocker check in. I like it.
I just thought based on the way Reese was kind of sitting there. Well, yeah, Reese kind of moved up a little bit, but nope, it'll be Ocker. And we've seen, well, I guess we've seen both of them here, but I think we've seen Ocker a little more often today.
I believe so. It'll be Ocker. That's trouble. Bar Ice chases it down. She'll save it. And nothing they can do with it. And it's a 7-4 game. And Schrock back to serve. Good serve across to White. McQuay will chase that one down. It'll be back row for White. She'll send the free ball over to Thompson. It'll look for Eckert. They'll go middle and a little tip across by Mitchell. I think that was McQuay tipping that one across. And a huge block, but out of bounds off the hands of McCoy.
8-4 lead for the Mallards.
That's kind of what happened in set number one. The Wildcats were able to get right back at it 5-5, and then they fell behind again with a big lead. That's going to be White off the net, and that's out of bounds. And it's 9-4. Wildcats trailed 9-5 in set number one.
Dixon's going to.
She's going to come out. They're going to not have her play opposite of the libero, so Bushmeyer's going to get in the back row. Everybody rotates around here just a little bit. White will sit down and get a breather. That'll come across to Otker. Kept alive by McCoy. Dug out Eckert. Over to Anderson and a huge block from Chevy. It'll be Eckert. Back row, and that's going to be hitting air from Schrock, and what a better side out. Time for one.
Give Chevy a lot of credit there for getting her hands on that big swing from, was it Schrock?
It was.
McCoy's going to serve. She had 2 aces there in set 1.
And a good serve across to Thompson. Anderson. And that's just going to be hit long and out of play. They're going to say a net violation. That goes against Chevy.
Wow, I thought that was on them. I thought her follow-through caught it. Okay. I just can never tell who. That's my biggest problem in volleyball. Because I'm always trying to follow the ball. I don't see who's in the net. I thought it was the follow-through.
The Mallards back up by 5. That ties their biggest lead here in set 2. Anderson back to serve. That was McQuay. Nobody goes for it, and that's one that Alyssa has got to go. That is her ball.
11-5. Senachwine giving themselves a little bit of a cushion.
That's across to McQuay. Bushmeyer. Reneker sends it. Frawley right at the net for Thompson, and a big block from Alyssa. And a free ball sent across. It'll be McQuay to Bareyes. She'll look outside to Reneker, who rises up and just punishes Maya Johnson. That's one of those in college volleyball where they run under the net, they make sure they're okay. I've seen that a couple times this year out of Nebraska especially. It's very impressive when they just go under the net and say, hey, are you okay? I didn't mean to hit you.
Yeah, Maya Johnson would have rather been anywhere else in the world than right there when that ball was hit at her.
Man.
Wow, I don't blame her at all.
White back to serve. That'll be Frawley. They'll go to Anderson and Thompson, and Ocker gets a hand on it, but it'll be out of play, and it's 12-6.
And I guess that net's really no different than if there were bleachers there, but it just, how many times have we seen it just, because, I mean, they're catching them halfway up the net, so they would go into bleachers if there were bleachers there, but.
McQuay to Bareyes. She'll go right side for Reneker, who just tips it up and over into the donut. That'll be a kill for Soph. Soph has come to play here in the championship game. We'll see Ocker sit down, Patterson check back in. Reneker is going to be back to serve. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Good serve across from Soph. They'll look outside to Thompson. That's up off the block. Dug out by White. Bareyes with it. She'll look to Patterson, who just is able to tip it down the line. Reneker digs it out. It'll be Bareyes to Dixon right in the donut. Dug by Anderson. Thompson will swing. It'll be White. Reneker and a free ball sent by Patterson. That one's going to be pushed outside for Thompson. Nobody in the net there. Good play from McQuay. Bareyes to Dixon. Anderson digs it out. You getting all this, Reese?
Yep.
Bareyes going to go up unassisted. She'll hit it to the back row. Thompson, that'll be dug by Reneker. Going to need some help. Patterson, and it'll be back row for Soph. Anderson. And they'll swing on the second ball. It'll be White. She'll look for Patterson. Gets a little running start at it. Frawley digs it out. Thompson's got to be getting tired. That one's off the block and dug out. We're going to get a net violation, and they continue to get us in the net. That's going to go against Dixon. Man,
we're getting called for a lot of them.
And they're not getting called for many, and that's just the way it goes. Sometimes.
That was a fun rally, though.
Yeah.
13.
You hate to see it called like that, especially on
like
a block situation that wasn't even there.
And we're done on the other court. Mercer County defeats Abingdon Avon.
Bareyes, she'll go outside for Patterson. That's up off the block, kept alive. Eckert's just going to send it deep, and what a better location. And we're going to get timeout Western. It's a
14-7 game.
Yeah, the scoreboard's at 12-7, so I'm just laughing as I pause. We're going to take a timeout as well. It's 14-7 Mallards. We'll be right back. Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs. All right, back here with you. They've conferred at the scores bench. It is going to be 13-7. I think we're thinking they missed the one where we got called for the net violation, which, whatever, we'll take it. Eckert serves that across. It'll be McQuay to Bareyes. She'll look middle. Dixon gets blocked. Bareyes keeps it alive. Dixon will go to Patterson. Anderson, Eckert. Outside to Thompson. She'll swing. That'll be a kill for her off the Dixon block.
Now it's 14-7. You know the thing I'm most excited for about being the only game? No more whistles where I have to quickly look at the rest and see if they called something.
Yeah, figure out what's going on here. Eckert still back serve, and that'll be White. She'll pass it to Barr. Oh, no. Livia is in. Livia Harris checks in. I didn't even see that happen.
I did not either.
Patterson with a good attack. Eckert. That'll be Lauren White. Dixon to Livia Harris. She's going to hit that one wide, not a play, and it's 15-7.
Brianna and no, sorry, that's
Eckert.
back
She's
there.
still serving. We just can't break the serve. Harris. Not Conkright. Reneker. I knew what I meant. That'll be a set from Harris.
You talked about Conkright. Here
Yep.
she comes.
Here
She's going
comes
to enter
Conkright.
for McQuay.
In the front row.
Okay, so okay, now I'm straightened out.
It'll be Harris back to serve, and a good serve it is over to Frawley. It'll be Eckert. She'll go outside to Thompson. No, that was Schrock. Schrock does hit it hard. Harris keeps it alive. Dixon tips it over. Good deep hit, and another. And that deep ball has been open all set.
That is, I have that marked down as the third time that's happened.
It's 16-8. Been really all Henry-Senachwine the whole time. And that's going to be an ace off the hands of Brooklyn Thompson.
It is 17-8. Henry-Senachwine 4 points away from forcing a winner-take-all set 3.
That'll be short to Lauren White. Kept alive by Dixon. Conkright's going to send it. That was Anderson with it. They'll set up the other Anderson. How about a huge block from Emma Dixon?
Her second of the set. Makes it 17-9. McCoy returns for White. Dixon to serve.
That'll be across to Frawley. Eckert. And Schrock loads up. And it makes it 18-9. Their biggest lead of the game, it is 9. We'll see Bushmeyer check in. Dixon's going to sit down.
The libero, Taylor Frawley to serve.
It's going to be short. Bushmeyer goes and gets it. And into the net over the head of Harris. And it's a 10-point game.
What happened when the ball came back over?
It didn't come back over. It was an overpass into the net.
Gotcha.
It was an ace. Reneker. Harris to McCoy. Thompson. Eckert to Schrock off the Patterson block. And we got a set point here in set number 2 as Henry-Senachwine is just really taking control.
Yeah, and it should be interesting to see how set 3 looks, if Western can find that form from set 1 or what.
Frawley for the game point, or the set point, I guess, not a game point. Harris. McCoy sends the free ball. Eckert will go right outside to Schrock, and that's how this one's going to end. 21-9 for the Mallards. We will take a timeout as well. We'll step away and be back with you for some stats right after this. Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at
430-617-0170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
All right, back here with you. We'll wrap up set number 2 real quick. Get you set for set 3.
Yeah, not a ton to talk about there for Western in set number 2. I mean, they only had they did have 27 attacking attempts, but only 5 kills, 1 air. Reniker with 3 of the kills. Patterson with 2, 5 assists, 4 from Bar Eyes, 1 from Harris. 15 total digs, 7 from Reniker, and yeah, just not a lot to talk about. Kind of dominant from Henry-Senachwine there in set number 2. So sets up a fun set 3.
Yeah, it does. They have torn the net down here on the west court on our opposite side. We'll zoom out and let you guys see what we're seeing here.
It is it's set 3, 2 teams at 3-0 in the tournament. We're going to 15, win by 1, right?
No, 15 capped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah. Okay, so that does mean 15 win by 1.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. 15 win by 1.
I said it very awkwardly.
Yeah, you said it right.
So, Coach Heckler
Pulver.
we talked about on the way up. Coach Pulver is over there at the scorers bench, and she's maybe making lineup changes. Is that what it looks like?
Definitely entering a lineup. We'll see who runs out here. It's interesting to.
Coach Patterson's got it written down for the girls to see. And Coach Pulver says, "Nope, look at me instead."
Tyler's saying, I'm holding the same thing you're holding. There they are.
So I told you we should have brought binoculars so we could tell you what the rotation is.
I can see it, can't read any of the numbers.
I can't see it, and I can't read any of the numbers. So 32 people watching. Again, tell your cats and dogs, your fish, put on an extra tablet, get everybody watching. It is it's a set 3 for all the marbles. Winner gets first, loser gets second. Henry-Senachwine trying to get to 17-0 on the year, remain perfect. Western trying to improve to 13-4 and win the Mercer County tournament for, I believe, the first time in school history. So, buckle your seatbelts.
Right.
Grab the emergency handle. It's time for set 3 volleyballs. Rachel Eckert's going to start us off for Henry-Senachwine. And Bushmeyer is going to start this set in the back. That's the only lineup change, Bushmeyer instead of White.
Yeah, that's a little different. It'll be to Bushmeyer. Bar Eyes with it. She'll go right outside to Patterson up off the block. That's going to be a free ball sent across from Frawley, and we get another chance at it. It'll be Dixon to Bar Eyes. Right back to Dixon. Frawley with a good dig. Eckert. She'll get it over the right side. A huge block from Patterson. Anderson keeps it alive. Free ball sent by Thompson. It was Reniker to Bar Eyes, and Patterson with authority.
Just long, though.
And they're going to call it just out.
Yeah, I think it
was.
Looked like the right call.
Yeah. It's really hard to tell. I always try to judge it off the same handrail every time, but sometimes I get the wrong one, I think. Eckert back to serve is McQuaid to Bar Eyes. She'll go middle for Dixon. Tips it up and over. Dug out by Schrock. Eckert will push it outside to Frawley. That'll be up off the hands. Patterson chases it down. Reniker with a free. Frawley to Eckert. That's trouble. And they make it work out, and it just goes into the donut. Nobody covers.
Not a time for a miscommunication if you're Western.
Dunker. Bar Eyes. Dixon. Dug out by Frawley.
You just said Dunker.
Oh, sorry. All right. Bar Eyes. I don't even know who I meant to say. Probably Reniker. I've called her something different every time. Oh, that might be kept alive. It is.
I'm not sure at all.
At the net. Patterson with it. She's going to be tool that one off the block. That'll be a kill for Paisley. And wow, that was a lot.
And I thought for sure yeah, that worked out. I don't even know what I thought. So much happened right there.
I would have probably called a lift in there somewhere.
I thought when Paisley brought it back up, it could have been a lift. But nonetheless, it's a point for Western.
Yeah, Frawley with it. That one off the block, and not much we could do with it. Makes it a 3-1 game.
Again, only going to 15 here. Every point crucial. My heart's a beating.
It'll be Conkright. That's a little bit of an overpass. Kept alive. Conkright gets her hand on it. Good save from Bushmeyer. Anderson to Eckert. Let's see where she goes. She'll go right side. And that's Harper Schrock. And it makes it 4-1.
Western in some trouble here. Henry-Senachwine hitting the same way they did in set 2. Western no answer right now.
Yeah, you got to shut it down right now. That one across to Bushmeyer. It'll be Bar Eyes. She'll go right side for Emma Dixon. That's up off the block.
Henry-Senachwine 5-1 now. Western needs to respond quickly.
That's across to Conkrite. Bushmeyer. It'll be Patterson. Frawley digs it. Eckert. Out to Anderson. And out of the reach of Bushmeyer. And it seems like to me, from our point of view, and I could be wrong, but we're just not getting hands on the blocks. And it's a lot of free hitting right at our back row girls. We're going to get timeout. Wildcats. We'll take it as well. It's a 6-1 game. Be right back with you.
We are.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk.
From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
All right, back here with you. It's 6-1. Bushmeyer pops that one up. Reneker with it. It'll be sent over by Patterson. Thompson. Eckert. Schrock. Tips it across out of the reach of Conkrite. And we're going to see Lauren White. Lauren White's just going to come in for Reese Bushmeyer there in the back row.
Senachwine only 8 points away from winning here. Thompson has been serving for a while.
How about Reneker from the back row? That's going to be a kill for her.
That was one of the more needed side outs of the season.
Yeah.
A little subbing confusion now, but Western's back to a normal rotation with the libero back in.
It is very confusing. Dixon down the line. Good little serve. It'll be Frawley. She'll pop it right side for Schrock. And somebody was in the net. And I don't know if it was Chevy or if it was Paisley, but they didn't call it, which is fine.
I'll tell you, Frawley is a good little libero.
Yeah, fantastic.
That was a
Maybe one of the better ones we've seen.
Tremendous set from that, just a pass.
When we're getting a lineup check, we've got all kinds of problems, and we're going to play with 7, I think, is what they're saying. They're going to give us one extra girl.
They said, you're having a tough time getting them up. Here's one more.
Bushmeyer's in the front row, and now we're going to have to really sub, and that's actually what I thought was happening. It gets confusing with the libero situation, Reese.
I'm not even going to pretend like I know what's going on.
No. Wildcats are in trouble. The Mallards are halfway there here in set 3. It'll be White to Bar Eyes. She'll go right side for Patterson. She lines one up. Huge dig from Thompson, and they'll go Schrock on the outside. That's going to be hit long and out of play.
You have not seen that too much out of Schrock. Utker's going to enter for Patterson, and Utker's going to serve. We've seen some good serves out of Paisley today, but I wonder if it might be that they just know Paisley's tired and Macy's a fresh arm and leg.
For sure, and then you got to cover that back row. And Senachwine is definitely hitting. That's going to be dug out by Bar Eyes. McCoy with it. That's going to be a good kill for her.
2 in a row for Western. Cuts that lead in half, 8-4. I guess not in half yet, but it was 8-2 to start.
Otker back to serve. And a great serve. That one across to Anderson. It'll be Eckert. She'll look to Schrock. That's going to be off the block. And Schrock is tough. And she's going to head back to serve. And you almost feel like a Claire Obert situation where you can't wait to Kinsey Casting. I mean, we could go on and on with those middles that are good at an outside. That's going to be a net serve, and Schrock will sit down and get a breather.
You know, I even prefer her getting a breather more than being back in the serve line. I think that's
I absolutely agree with you.
Best case scenario there.
It's a 4-point game here, 9-4. Brindley McQuay's going to check in. Conkrite will sit down.
So, again, what's at stake? Not just the championship here at Mercer County. Henry-Senachwine 16-0 on the season. They're looking to keep that perfect season alive. Western looking to spoil it.
And a good serve. That'll be Frawley. And that one's just going to be tipped up over the top, kept alive by Reneker, and that one's going to roll off the net. Reneker just jumps up and hits it. Eckert, she'll push it outside to Anderson with a good little tip. Kept alive from McQuay. Bar Eyes hits it into the net. And it's going to be a 4. And I think they're right. Whenever Alyssa hit it into the net, a girl blocked it.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was looking down.
That's at least what Coach Pulver is saying. Well, the Mallards win the race to 10. We're playing to 15. Win by 1, as Reese would say.
You know
It'll be McQuay. McCoy. Barres will send the free ball across. Good dig out from Johnson, and that's trouble.
That was a good free ball placement from Alyssa.
Yeah.
The back corner and the overpass from it was Maya Johnson, I believe, right?
Yes.
On the overpass.
Yes. We'll see Bushmeyer sub in this time for Chevy McCoy. White sits down. She's got Dixon back in the front row. It's a 4-point game. Good serve from Bushmeyer, just long and out of play, and service errors are a killer.
That couldn't have been much closer.
Mallards are 4 points away from victory. That'll be across to McQuay. Barres with it. She'll look for Dixon, who tips it up and over into the middle. And if we haven't figured out, the tipping is working. Or not working. They are covering the tipping.
Yes. So much so to the point that it's almost a wasted attack if you...
For sure. Bushmeyer is going to sit back down.
So how
McCoy will check in, and then White opposite of the middles.
Do each of these count as subs when they do that?
Bushmeyer and McCoy, yes. White, no.
But I guess when you're only going to 15, you aren't as concerned.
No. McCoy with a good pass. It'll be Dixon with it. They'll send that to the back row. Thompson on the outside, dug by Reneker. Barres will pop it up. Otker's going to send the free ball. It's a 12-6 game. And that little bit of a free shot at it. Reneker right back, and that's going to be blocked. And the Mallards are within 2. It's 13-6.
Thought we might see a timeout here if Western still has one, but not yet.
Serve into the net.
That's why I'm not the coach. Coach Pulver knew that was about to happen.
That's all right. That's why you're in the rafters.
They might just leave me up here. Just, you know what? Build me a platform on one of these beams. I'll meet you here next year in 2026.
It's going to be Reneker back to serve. Patterson's going to check in. It's 13-7. Frawley with it. Anderson outside to Thompson. She swings hard. White will dig it out. It'll be Barres. She'll just dump it across. Dug by Anderson. And it's big trouble, but dug out of the net. And Frawley again with a great play. How about Dixon middle? She'll just send it across. Those are the ones you got to hit. And I'll give it to Thompson and Schrock. They are swinging away, and that's really the difference maker right now. Somebody's in the net, and they're going to get the Mallards in the net for the first time of the day.
And we've made that comment here almost in a joking manner, but maybe it is just the fact that Henry-Senachwine is well-disciplined. But,
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how.
Reneker to Frawley. Anderson outside, and a huge block from Emma Dixon. That's going to be kept alive. It's up in the rafters. Frawley with nothing she could do. Frawley was under it. I mean, she was eyeing the
It almost reminded me of that moment in Southeastern. I started to kind of look to see if it got stuck up there.
It's hard to see from our angle.
Western within 4. Reneker to serve again.
It'll be Frawley to Anderson. An overpass into the net. That comes right back into Anderson. Hits her. We're going to get timeout Henry-Senachwine. We'll take it as well. It's 13-10. Wildcats making a little noise. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk.
From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, you're...
All right, back here with you. It'll be Reneker back to serve. That one's going to be an overpass into the net. Trouble, Frawley, but they're going to get a net violation. It's a 13-10 ball game, or 13-11. Man.
And all of a sudden, Henry-Senachwine really tightened up.
It was 13-6 at one point. It's 13-11 now. Reneker with another good serve.
And it is win by 1. Keep that in mind.
Anderson to Thompson. That's going to be hitting in the net. And, you know, it's not just our girls that have played 4 games today.
Sure.
And that one, to me, Thompson didn't get up.
They're going to get
off the floor
another
much.
Henry-Senachwine timeout.
Yeah, that's a 12-13 game. We're just going to keep it right here. We can. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm nervous and I don't want to hit any buttons.
It's 13 to 12. Yeah, it's 13 to 12. Half the gym's cleared out. It's silent in here right now, so the whole gym's listening to us talk. I can tell because Stacey Patterson's looking at me.
Yeah.
So is Eric Gocker. Everybody's listening to us talk. We are echoing throughout the gym.
Question from the stands was, has this team lost today? And the answer is they've never lost. So
I think we're going to stay standing here for
I
this.
think so. I think so.
I can't believe only 36 of you guys are watching. The other people are all missing out here.
Wildcats down by 1. It'll be Reniker back to serve, and a great serve over to Frawley, to Anderson. They'll go right outside to Thompson. She's just going to push it. Good play from Paisley Patterson. Bar eyes to Dixon off the block. Dug out by Anderson. And that's a fresh face. We don't see Grace Anderson a lot in there, but how about Bar eyes? That's trouble. Patterson goes and gets it to kill for Paisley Patterson. And it's a tie ball game, 13-13, and that undefeated season
I believe it was
hanging in the balance.
I believe it was 13-6 at one point. Is that fair?
It was. We've had Reniker, and we're going to get some subs here as Eckert's going to check in. And she's important. She's one of their setters, but, of course, she's usually comes out there, and that was Maisie Cole that was in the game. We're knotted up here, 13. Reniker back to serve, and a good serve to Frawley. Anderson, she'll push it outside for Thompson. That's up off the block. Dug out by Reniker. Bar eyes with it. She'll look to Patterson. Kept alive, and we've got somebody in the net, and they're going to have to call, and they're going to call it on us. And that is terrible. And Mr. Shepard is letting them know.
Who'd they call it on?
I have no idea. They called it on us. Bar eyes tries to settle them down out there. Wow. Her and White.
So this is
it.
Yep.
Eckert back to serve. That's going to be across to McQuay. Bars will go get it. She's going to go right outside to Patterson, and why not? And that is
what a talk about fun.
A huge kill from Paisley Patterson, and this is what you want. We're playing to 15.
I'm not keeping stats. The thing's going down. We're watching.
It's going to be Bar eyes back to serve, and I am nervous for my own kid and a service error. And come on, one time.
Here we go for the match.
And she serves it long, and it's out.
Did it get touched? It got touched. It got touched. It got touched. It got touched.
They're going to say no touch.
Oh!
And that is how it's going to end.
Got touched.
I would agree that it might have got touched, but, man, you just can't have a serve like that.
Oh.
That is a rough way to lose. And we talk about it all the time. Service errors, Reese. I think they wanted to touch it, and I'm not sure they got up and touched it.
Yeah, we're reviewing our own game film here.
Slowing it
down. That ball was not touched.
No, it was sailed, and Henry-Senachwine going to win the championship. They're going to have and Dusty gives the plaque for place number 2 to Barry Western, and Emma Dixon will receive that one, and Henry-Senachwine going to win.
Tough.
It's a long drive home. Senachwine. And that's at least what Dusty says.
Well, how do you say it?
Senachwine.
Yeah. I guess we could ask our friends sitting below us.
We could. And we've got a birthday celebration. All right, Reese, hit us with a few stats. We're going to get out of here. We're 2.5 hours from home.
We'll talk overall match stats here really quick. Reniker led the way with 10 kills. Patterson with 8. Bar eyes with 19 assists. 47 total digs for Western, led by Reniker with 17. McQuay with 11. Do we want to name a Barry Dental Care player of the game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
So let's do our Barry Dental Care player of the game here real quick. This is arguably one of the tougher calls that I've had all year, and we're going to go ahead and give it to I'm going to do a co. Can I just do a co?
Yeah,
is that fine?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. I guess I forget that I hold a lot of power with this. So our co Barry Dental Care player of the game, We're going to go Sophie Reneker and Brindley McQuay. As we've said in the past, you could just about always give it to Sophie. She was her usual dominant self here, 10 kills, led the team with 17 digs. McQuay on the other side, she had 2 service aces, could have been 3 there in set 1, and then 11 total digs. She was a big proponent behind that set 1 victory. And, tough
way to end it, but a positive day.
Positive
overall.
day.
Best finish in school history up here at second place.
Henry-Senachwine 17-0 for a reason. They're very good, and I'm kind of shaking right now. So.
Yeah, me too. All right, we're going to be back with you Monday night. We're going to travel to Rushville, Reese and I are, and then Tuesday we'll travel to Pittsfield. Two tough games, honestly. 2 games that are very winnable, but 2 tough ones.
Western's 12-5 on the season, is that right?
That is right.
Continuing the best start in school history.
That's right. And then, so we'll have 2 volleyball games for you early next week, and then Friday night we will head to Pleasant Hill for round 2 here on tap. As
give us a shot, guys. Tune in for a football game Friday night if you got nothing better to do.
We are having a lot of fun. We've got Tom Patterson on the call. He used to be one of the offensive defensive coordinators, whatever he was down there at Pleasant Hill. We'll have a couple camera ladies. I believe it's going to be Addie and Lauren, I believe, down in the end zone. So tune in. We're having a lot of fun with that. And thanks for joining us on an early Saturday morning right here on Tap.